Nestled in the upscale neighbourhood of Mayfair, London, stands 50 Berkeley Square. Its Georgian architecture exudes an air of stately elegance. Sunlight dances on its large windows, reflecting a time of grandeur and sophistication. Passers-by admire its imposing facade, unaware of the darkness that lurks within. For behind the polished veneer lies a chilling history, a tapestry woven with fear and despair. The house has stood witness to centuries of London life, its bricks and mortar absorbing the joys and sorrows of its inhabitants. But some stories whispered within its walls are too terrifying to ignore. These are tales of unspeakable horror, of a malevolent presence that has haunted the house for over a century. 50 Berkeley Square is not just a house, it is a vessel, containing a darkness that continues to send shivers down the spines of those brave enough to delve into its history. The haunting of 50 Berkeley Square is not a recent phenomenon. Its dark history stretches back to the early 19th century, with whispers of strange occurrences and unexplained events plaguing its inhabitants. One of the earliest recorded accounts revolves around the tragic tale of Adeline, a young woman engaged to the master of the house.
Filled with hope and dreams of a happy future, I was to be married within the grand walls of 50 Berkeley Square. But fate, it seemed, had a cruel twist in store for me. Driven to madness by an unseen terror in the attic room, I met a gruesome end, throwing myself from the top floor window. Some say my spirit, forever tormented by the horrors I witnessed, still lingers within the house.
While numerous spirits are rumoured to haunt 50 Berkeley Square, one entity stands out in its sheer terror: the Nameless Thing. This entity, described as a shapeless, gelatinous mass, is said to inhabit the attic room, the epicentre of the house's paranormal activity. Its presence is accompanied by an overwhelming sense of dread and despair, a suffocating aura that has driven many to the brink of insanity. Witnesses describe a feeling of intense cold, a bone-chilling presence that wraps around them like an icy hand. The air grows thick with a palpable sense of fear, making it difficult to breathe, to think, to escape the overwhelming terror. The Nameless Thing doesn't whisper or scream. It simply exists, a terrifying embodiment of primal fear, feeding off the sanity of those unfortunate enough to cross its path. Over the years, numerous individuals have stepped through the threshold of 50 Berkeley Square, only to be met with the chilling reality of the supernatural. In 1840, Lord Lyttelton, a young nobleman known for his skepticism, decided to spend a night in the infamous attic room, eager to debunk the rumours surrounding the house.
I left before dawn, visibly shaken, my face pale and drawn. I refused to elaborate on the horrors I witnessed that night, only stating that I encountered something evil in the attic.
Years later, in 1880, Captain Kentfield, a hardened military man, scoffed at the stories of 50 Berkeley Square. He too decided to spend a night in the attic, armed with a revolver and a lantern, determined to prove the rumours false.
I didn't last the night. The servants found me in the morning babbling incoherently, my hair turned white, my eyes filled with an unseeing terror. I died in an asylum 3 days later, my sanity shattered beyond repair.
Perhaps the most chilling account of the horrors within 50 Berkeley Square took place in 1887. Two sailors, seeking shelter from a raging storm, knocked on the door of the house, desperate for a place to spend the night.
The butler, hesitant but bound by duty, led them to the attic room, warning them to stay put until morning.
The next morning, the servants discovered a scene of unimaginable horror. One sailor lay dead, his face contorted in a mask of terror, his eyes wide with an unspoken fear. The other sailor, driven mad by whatever he had witnessed, had smashed through the barricaded window, his broken body found on the pavement below. This tragic event cemented 50 Berkeley Square's reputation as a place of unspeakable evil, a house to be avoided at all costs. Despite its gruesome history, 50 Berkeley Square still stands, an imposing figure amidst the modern bustle of Mayfair. The house has seen a succession of owners over the years, but none have stayed for long. The weight of its past, the whispers of tragedy and horror, proved too much to bear. Today, the building serves as office space, its dark past a distant echo in the corridors of commerce. Yet, even now, whispers of strange occurrences persist. Office workers report cold spots, unexplained noises, and fleeting glimpses of shadowy figures. The attic room, sealed off and untouched, remains a chilling reminder of the horrors that unfolded within its walls. Though the house now serves a different purpose, the legacy of 50 Berkeley Square lives on, a testament to the enduring power of fear and the mysteries that lie hidden in the shadows. The question remains, what is the source of the terror that haunts 50 Berkeley Square? Some believe it to be the residual energy of the tragic events that unfolded within its walls, the anguish and fear imprinting themselves on the very fabric of the house. Others speculate that a portal to another dimension exists within the house, a gateway through which dark entities, like the Nameless Thing, can enter our world.
Psychics and paranormal investigators have flocked to 50 Berkeley Square, drawn by its dark allure, hoping to unravel the mysteries it holds. Their findings, often contradictory and inconclusive, only deepen the enigma. The house remains an enigma, a puzzle box of paranormal phenomena, defying explanation and challenging our understanding of the boundary between the seen and the unseen.
The haunting of 50 Berkeley Square serves as a chilling reminder that some places are forever marked by the darkness of the past. It stands as a testament to the power of fear, the enduring impact of trauma, and the mysteries that lie beyond our comprehension. Though the house may now be a place of business, its history continues to fascinate and terrify, ensuring that the legend of 50 Berkeley Square and the nameless thing that lurks within will forever be etched in the annals of London's haunted history.